we have a lot of things going on in the fast food world. We have a big celebration in the fast food world. The great show known as SpongeBob SquarePants turned 25 years old in 2024, airing first in 1999 on Nickelodeon. To celebrate this legitimate milestone, Nickelodeon and Wendy's has partnered up and created a collaboration known as the Krabby Patty collaboration, where yes, for the first time available, you could legitimately eat a Krabby Patty thanks to those people at Wendy's. And luckily for you, if you're curious on how it tastes, me and Ryan are participating in the Krabby Patty taste contest today. Hello, Ryan. Allison and
All righty.
Jose will watch.
Yeah.
So, first things first, the way this is going to go, our first ever productive food review. We are going to eat the food that is going viral right now. And we will give you a score from A through F. And I'm sure you know what exactly that is. So, with the Krabby Patty collaboration, you have a Krabby Patty. You have, excuse me, I guess they call it's called French fries or kelp fries, whatever they call it.
Are
Yeah,
they
got
regular
fries
French
here.
fries?
I don't know if they call it something special. And
I think they
then
just called it fries, to be honest with you. They didn't give it a name. At least the guy when I ordered it didn't give it a name. But
Okay.
and
He
on top
wasn't
of this,
good.
we have a pineapple under the sea frosty.
wait, is that the small?
I asked for a junior. This is a junior.
Okay, that's it. Because this dude gave me this and said it was the small.
Well, that's funny. Oh, well, let us enjoy. And here's our reviews of the Krabby Patty meal. So,
Mm,
first, Ryan, thank you for participating. And
of
also, we
course.
will continue this tradition on Friday's Tweet Cap. We will be
That's
reviewing the Chicken Big Mac.
funny.
So, big stuff for the show. All right. So, like I said, the way it works, we shall try this. You could do one or two bites and just give us your initial thoughts, A through F. Ryan, why don't you go first? Why don't you show the people what your Krabby
Yeah.
Patty looks like?
So I feel like I've been watching the Great British Baking Show, so I feel like Paul
Oh,
Hollywood
me
here.
too.
Here is the Krabby Patty. I got the single. I didn't get the double. You can get a double, apparently. What we have
That
on
shit
here?
looks small as hell.
It's a single. Yeah,
Does
we
look
got
really small.
tomato, onion, pickles, a special sauce,
Yeah.
lettuce, cheese, and patty. Alrighty.
And they have it here
Uh,
known as the top secret Krabby collab
correct.
Do they
sauce.
have
This
the
is the
smiley faces on the pickles? And you put
they did
No.
not. They did not do that. They must have not seen that episode of SpongeBob.
crazy.
All right,
So,
let's see.
yes, Ryan, you go first.
Yep. All right, take a bite
Here it
here.
is, Ryan.
This is so interesting.
You went for a second bite, so it must be
So you
decent.
didn't hate
We
it.
said two bites, right? That was the rule. I mean,
Or
yeah, I'm not
whatever,
gonna.
you know, whatever you feel to get your review.
Is it like dry or is it like I don't want to say moist, but is it moist?
No, it's not moist. I mean, this tastes a lot like just the Wendy's single, which is what it is. But the sauce, I will say, is different. I was expecting it to be like a Big Mac sauce. Truthfully, I really thought they were just gonna, rip the Big Mac special secret sauce, put it on one of their burgers, and call it the Krabby Patty formula. But it's I don't want
Is
to
it
say that
like
there's
ketchup and
spice because there's
mayo?
not spice, but I feel like it might be like a chipotle or something added to whatever it is the special sauce is. It feels like there's a little bit more than just the Big Mac sauce. It's still definitely, kind of got that mayonnaise creamy type thing. It's
Mm.
still definitely got the Thousand Island dressing. But there might be like, I don't know. Again, I'm gonna call it like chipotle or chili, maybe chili flakes sprinkled in,
Does
but
it
not
have
a
a
lot.
thing to it or not really?
That's what I'm saying. It has like a tiny,
A
tiny
little
bit
bit, just
more
super.
than the Big Mac does, right? So like that's kind of what I'm comparing it to because I was expecting it to be like a Dave single with a Big Mac, the Thousand Island sauce on it. So that's my review in terms of a grade. We'll call it a C. I'll call it a C.
Okay.
It's fine. It tastes like a Wendy's cheeseburger, which is if you like Wendy's cheeseburgers, you're gonna like the Krabby Patty. But it's not out of this world. It's not under the sea good. I think SpongeBob would have done it better.
All right, cool, cool. Awesome. Now it's my turn. Let me check this out. Do you remember when they had the Krabby Patty fruit snacks? That's as close as you were going to get.
I know. I love those, by the way.
And now
Better than this.
this.
Yes, I did love those better than this.
At almost 30 years old, finally seeing what the Krabby Patty tastes like.
I know. We're older than SpongeBob. That's crazy too.
That's fine.
Right, yeah.
Excuse me.
I mean, that's literally. I wish it
I don't
was.
even taste it. I don't even taste the sauce.
Like, will you eat the whole thing after? Would you say?
Yeah.
It's like decent.
Probably. I mean, I know
Might
my
as
wife
well.
wanted to try, so I'll probably make sure she has a bite.
Excuse me. The sauce is fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Nothing sticks out. Nothing special. I mean, it tastes fine, and I'd give it a C plus if anything. I'd
Okay,
probably
so-
have it again.
Do y'all normally get everything on your burger? Or
I
did
do.
Okay.
I do, yeah. So this is if I was going to Wendy's, and I haven't been to Wendy's in a long time, this is probably how I would have ordered my single cheeseburger anyway. What I will say though is we obviously this is not part of the taste review. The taste, I think me and Matt both agree, is like the C plus range. It's fine. Tastes like a Wendy's cheeseburger. But because this is a special collab and because they give you the Frosty, which we're going to try in a second, they charge you like a bunch more money for it.
Yeah, it's 11.45.
Yeah, and I paid $11.99. So it's something to consider as well. If you can get the single for $8 or the Krabby Patty single for $12, something to keep in mind.
Any chance you want to say something on the fries?
Oh yeah, I'll have a fries.
What would you grade the fries normally? Because I feel like if you had them before,
These are the same thing
normals
as
are
any
the same
fry.
thing.
They didn't do anything different.
Yeah.
I'll give this actually a C.
Do y'all like Wendy's normally
So-
or not really?
So there's the Wendy's fry. It is literally just a Wendy's fry. So in addition to being a letdown, I also think Wendy's fries are super limp and gross. So I'm going to go with a D on the fries.
Dang.
But in fairness, I think that had I got a normal Wendy's meal, I would have given those fries a D as well. Maybe a D plus
Really?
since they weren't lying to me. But these fries lied to me because they made me think they were special and they're exactly the same.
Yeah, I think I'd give it like I said, I'll just give it a C as normal fries. I think Wendy's used to be a lot better.
Yeah, their fries have not been great.
My always go-to is always Chick-fil-A, so
The waffle fries.
which is only okay at this point too.
They're all only okay or bad. They range from bad to edible, most of the fast food at this point.
But I will say to
Slap.
add on, so far Ryan gives the C to the Krabby Patty, I give a C plus, a C on the fries. But this, something no one's had, the pineapple under the sea frosting. I guess there's a
Yes.
pineapple parfait under here.
Some sort of syrup, maybe. Yeah, I
All
don't
kind
know.
of look different. Did you like mix yours, Ryan?
I mean, it was in the car, so maybe a little bit.
Okay. It looks like
But-
Matt's is like separated and yours is like mixed.
I mean, if you look, you could see at the bottom. I definitely have a concentration like Matt
Okay.
does. Mine's might be a little better mixed, but they both have a pretty high concentration at the bottom of whatever that is.
You know, one thing I always thought was gross, people who put their fries in the frosties. Like, what's wrong with you?
You
Oh,
think
like
that's
fries
weird?
and milkshake? Is that a big Midwest
Fries
thing?
fries
Yes,
in
I was
the
gonna say
chocolate
that.
frosty is the
Yeah,
best. The
That's a
best
big
combination
Midwest
ever.
thing, actually, Matt. Like
So
people in the
good.
Midwest love that.
It's
Love
the
that
best.
stuff.
Not
Yes.
for me. Not for
Wait,
Everyone I
y'all
know
think
from the
it's
Mid-
weird.
I don't think
What?
it's.
Shaking his
I
head.
mean, I wouldn't do it.
No.
It's not for me. It's not for me.
You've tried it though.
Yes, because actually,
Okay, as long as you've
although
tried it.
she's not from the Midwest, my wife on occasion will do that because she's from a rural area. I think it's a rural thing even more than a Midwest
That's one
thing.
of my favorite combinations ever.
But
like,
it's not like
good
she doesn't
fries,
do it often
chocolate.
because she has to be like in the mood for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it has to. It's not like an every occurrence thing, but
Yeah.
oh, it's definitely a top fave for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
Shut up, Jose. Keep shaking your head, mister. I just eat protein yogurt.
Yes.
Well,
Good
this is like a
stuff.
protein yogurt. There's pineapple in it.
Man, that's
All
like,
right, so
that's
Ryan-
like 400 calories right there.
Oh, absolutely. This is a ridiculous amount of calories, I'm sure of it.
So Ryan's actually gonna drink his. Mine's the actual. It's frosty.
Yeah, I'm gonna sip it. I
Okay,
have a
cool.
spoon. I could, but it's fine. I'll sip
Whatever
it.
your preference is.
I'll
I don't
sip
think
it.
it
It's
makes a
fine.
difference. But all right, what do you think, Ryan?
Okay. I like this.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it very tart, or is it like?
No, I mean, it doesn't. You ever had like the Dole pineapples, like in the can?
Hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
It's almost like they took a vanilla frosty and they added the Dole juice to the bottom, and then they swirled it once to kind of make it go throughout. So it really does almost taste like if you were having like pineapple, like a pineapple turnover or whatever, like with what's it called? Like a cream frosting. It really does kind of just taste like the frosting of like a pineapple turnover, just in a milkshake form. I will say that this is definitely the best part of the meal in that it's got a different flavor and something like actually SpongeBob related. And so I'm gonna go ahead and give this a B. I would definitely, if an ice cream shop made a pineapple smoothie or a pineapple milkshake, by the way, I because I had this, I'd consider getting it. Feels like a hot day or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna say B, maybe even a B
It's like
plus.
refreshing, would you say? Like the pineapple's refreshing?
Yeah, I mean not refreshing in like fresh pineapple, but it's like
Oh, no, yeah. But like
it's a
in the
light
summer,
flavor, right?
you would
Yeah,
probably try it out.
yeah, it's a light flavor. It's a light fruity flavor because of the pineapple jam or juice or whatever they put at the bottom. And it's the vanilla cream, obviously, of a regular Frosty. So it's, yeah, yeah. For anyone who hasn't had a pineapple turnover, that's what it, or who has had one, that's what it kind of tastes like. But if you haven't, yeah, it's almost like frosting and pineapple mixed into one. And yeah, I'll say B. We'll go solid B.
Okay.
All right, for me now. Let's try this frosty.
I thought you were just gonna scoop it out with your hands. I'm like, what are you doing?
I'm assuming they gave
Just
him a
like,
spoon.
Oh boy, it's a little. I had to get this. I won't lie, about an hour ago, so it's been sitting. I put in the fridge. It's a little off to a slow start. I have to mix it a little. It's getting foamy. But here it is. Let's go. Mm,
Matt
Actually,
doesn't like
wow,
it.
wow,
Oh,
that's actually
okay.
really good.
Actually, he might. He looked a
I'm better off
little.
drinking this actually. Mmm, mmm. That's like a burst of flavor right away. Very
Hmm.
refreshing. I love pineapple juice. Ah, really great aftertaste too. I wish I had the Ryan version of this. This tastes excellent. Very big fan of this.
Oh, you mean the big version? I was like, it's the same thing, I think. You mean the bigger one? Yeah, no,
I'm
definitely
gonna finish this.
they did
I'm
well.
giving this an A minus.
Matt
Okay.
literally
Yeah, no,
just
they did well with
Legitimately,
the
that.
they did well with
legitimately,
the pineapple. 100%.
it was great.
Everyone get that. If you can only get one thing, get that.
Just order that.
Seriously, I did not expect to give anything that high, but
Do you
this is
think
legitimately that
now?
good.
Do you think they'll make this like a permanent frosty flavor, or you think they'll just keep it as like a
They'll
collab type thing?
I'll
they'll
probably
probably
end
keep
it.
it. Yeah, they'll keep it as a what's it called? Like a special thing. They'll bring it back maybe maybe in the summer they'll do another collab
Yeah,
and bring it back for the summer because I do think in the summer this particular flavor would do quite well. Um, so next June, July, I bet you this one comes back. But no, they're gonna get rid of it for sure because again, this is an overpriced meal. This meal at Wendy's usually doesn't cost this much.
Yeah.
So that's they want to make sure they keep everything special so they can keep charging more for it. They're not going to want to start putting it into rotation at like regular price point when they know they can get more. And kudos to them because a lot of people have bought this to do exactly what we're doing now. So they made a ton of money off of the fact that this went uber viral. So there we go.
amen to that. All right, for final rankings, my Krabby Patty is a C. And fries are a C minus, and the pineapple under the sea frosty is an A. What's yours, Ryan?
So my Krabby Patty was a C as well, average. My fries were a D because they lied to me. And the pineapple, you've convinced me that B was too harsh. I'm gonna go B plus. So I'm not gonna go to the full A
Awesome.
minus that you went to, because it is still just frosty by and large. I think that someone else could make this better. So B plus.
Good stuff,
Okay.
everybody.